Hello, welcome to Astro Impact channels. Today we'll be talking about Mars conjunct with different planets, right? So whenever the Mars conjunct with different planet, what result you can expect from that, right? So before talking about that, let's talk about what exactly the Mars is. Mars is a vitality, Mars is a power, Mars is a force. Wherever Mars sits, it cleared the conflicts, right? You will be very much protective wherever the Mars is sitting, right? Mars is also the courage, right? Mars is the energy to do the work, right? So whenever the Mars sits, there you can see the energy and the vitality, right? So Mars also represent the military, right? Military, police, anything with the conflicting environment, weapons represents the Mars, right? Also, anything that strong desire is also the Mars, right? Whenever the Mars and the Sun is conjunct, I have also described that in the previous video as well. However, let's discuss what happens when Sun and Mars is conjunct. Whenever Sun and Mars is conjunct, so you can see these individuals are very much energetic, very much charming, right? And you'll see the leadership ability they have prominent leadership ability. They are very much ambitious, right? They will have the determination, right? And the more courageous people you can see whenever Sun and Mars is conjunct. Mars fuels the Sun's authority, right? Making the native confident, fearless, and highly competitive, right? These individuals possess a strong desire to succeed and often excel in the career, military, police, engineering, sport, entrepreneurship, politics, or leadership roles, right? They are very much action oriented people and rarely shy away from the challenges. However, if this conjunct is afflicted, it may lead to anger, impatience, dominance, and ego clashes can be seen, right? Also, you'll see the conflict with authority figures can be seen. When balance, it creates the grants exceptional willpower, resilience, right, and ability to inspire others with the decisive action. So you can inspire via your action because this is very much powerful combination. So it's like more of the two heat body get conjunct, but there is extreme amount of fire and pitta pravritti in this, right? So whenever this both fire get conjunct, it's your responsibility whether you make that heat to cook the food or make to like convert into electricity or to destroy someone's life or to burn someone's house or to do something unethical thing, right? So always remember, whenever Mars and Sun is combined, use your fire, use your heat for betterment of the people, right? So let's talk exactly about what happens when Mars and Moon is conjunct. I have also explained in the Moon's conjunct with Mars. It's a Chandra Mangal Yoga. It can make you both like you will be emotional as well as you will be very much resilient as well. You can convey emotion very in the good amount, in the good term, right? So courage to the emotional Moon makes the native ambitious, hardworking, capable of making quick decisions, right? They often succeed in business, real estate, sales, finance, and management. This conjunct also creates strong emotional intensity and determination can be seen. If it is afflicted, it can make a person very impulsive, emotionally reactive, and short temper, or prone to the like stress, emotional discipline, and helps to unlock the full potential of this yoga. If emotional discipline you can like have, then the full potential can be discovered, right? So always make sure that you have to balance emotional discipline, right? So whenever Mars and Moon is conjunct, it's called Chandra Mangal Yoga, right? It's a good yoga as well. If it works, if benefic is seeing and things is working good according to your chart, like chart, you have to see all the things, house, rasi, and aspects, right? But having said that, if it is, if you can channelize this energy into good, you can be a good motivational speaker, right? You can motivate people. You know, you exactly understand how to emotionally appeal to the people. You can be a good like politician as well in this case. You can be a good leader, right? So this thing can be seen whenever Chandra Mangal or Mars Moon is conjunct. Alright, let's move to next. Mars and Mercury is, if it is conjunct, what exactly happens? Mars and Mercury creates very sharp, analytical, strategical mind. This individual thinks quickly, communicate directly, very bluntly, and enjoy solving the problem, complex problem. They enjoy solving very complex problem. They excel in engineering, technology, mathematics, right? Law, medicine, programming, military strategy, research, and competitive professions. Where competition is required, you can excel over there. Mars provides the courage, right? Courage, while Mercury enhances the intelligence and communication. So due to this, Mercury and Mars can make you very sharp-minded. You can do very good business related to fitness, related to anything with the body or force or anything. When Mars and Mercury combine, you can be a very much. Whenever this like conjunction get afflicted, you can see may produce argumentative behavior. You can argue uselessly. You just want to, for the sake of conversation, just want to argue and argue. You want to give facts and whichever people maybe like in. So whenever Mercury and Mars is conjunct, you can see lots of, sarcastic tone can be seen. Your speech will be very sarcastic. You'll be very impatient, right? And then mental restlessness can be seen. Learning to communicate calmly and thoughtfully allows this combination to be highly productive, right? Whenever Mars and Mercury is conjunct, you have to be very much like calm whenever you are communicating with the people. Don't be sarcastic, right? Since you have analytical mind, it doesn't mean like you bully the people, right? So if you like diplomatically play the communicative part, then this combination can work magically and very productively, right? Let's move to the Mars and Jupiter. So it is called Guru Mangal Yoga. Whenever the Mars and Jupiter is conjunct, form very auspicious Guru Mangal Yoga, combining the courage with the wisdom and action, with the ethics as well. What exactly the Jupiter is? Jupiter is religion, dharma, ethics, right? Wisdom. So Jupiter guides Mars energy towards courage, constructive, courage with constructive thing can make your life go in a very righteous goal, right? Making this native very confident, disciplined, generous, and you will be morally responsible. This individual often becomes successful leaders, right? Entrepreneur, military officers, judge, teacher, athletes, engineers, or administrator. They possess very excellent leadership abilities to inspire others through their integrity and their action. If it is afflicted, aggressive confidence, stubbornness, or impulsive decision making may occur. When well it is placed, one of the strongest combination for success and the achievement can be seen. Because Guru Mangal is mostly a very auspicious combination unless it is not afflicted. So whenever you see this Jupiter and Mangal, yes, that can make you short temper. If someone will speak something unethical or illogical, you might not tolerate that, and you will just stand up and you speak about that, and you can be very much angry about that thing as well. So if it is handled goodly, right, calmly, and this can give you a lot of success and achievement, right? So Guru is a wisdom and Mangal is action. If action and wisdom both mix, you can do magic, right? You can be inspirational figure, can be a great inspiration to a lot of people, right? So Guru Mangal can give you this. Now let's talk about Mars and Venus conjunction. It is mostly Mars and Venus. Mars mostly denoted by man and Venus is women. It's opposite attracts, right? So Mars and Venus blends the passion, creativity, right? Creativity, passions, and attractive ambitions, right? This thing you can see from. So Mars provide energy while Venus contributes to charm, beauty, artistic talents. These individuals often possess magnetic personalities and is strong. So these people often have very magnetic personality and very romantic desire can be, strong romantic desire can be seen, right? Career in the fashion, right? Career in the fashion industries, entertainment, design, architecture, sports and fitness can be seen. So also career related to architecture, sports, fitness, gym, media and luxury industry are seen common, right? This conjunction creates emotionally unstable because at the one side you will be very much stronger due to the Mars and in another side due to the Venus you will be very much emotional. So it's a very sensitive combination as well that can make you very much possessive about your love life, right? So impulsive things can be seen in the relationship, excessive indulgence in the pleasure can be seen, right? So physical you continuously need physical intimacy, right? So physical desire can be seen very much prominent. So developing emotional maturity helps to balance the between passion and harmony. It is always necessary to create the development between the passion and passion and harmony should be maintained, right? So always emotional maturity is most important thing to balance your passion and harmony, right? So let's talk about what happens when the Mars and Saturn is conjunct. Mars and Saturn is conjunct. So two opposing force may 6, right? And I got the beautiful omens. Whenever the Mars and Saturn, it's very opposing energy, right? So I have seen Okay, so I have seen very beautiful woman. So you see, light has gone off, right? Because due to the Mars and Saturn conjunction. So there was a very beautiful woman because Mars is a force and Saturn is very cold planet. So Mars and due to that you can see electricity cut off happen. So it's a good sign as well. Okay, so let's see about what happens when Mars and Saturn is conjuncts. So Mars seeks very immediate action while Saturn demands patience and disciplines. Their conjunction create a hard-working, determined, and resilient individual capable of achieving anything. Right? Great success can be seen. This native may perform well in engineering, manufacturing, like units, industries, right? Government and military. Usually Mars and Saturn makes industries, right? So you'll see you'll have an industry. If someone has very prominent Mars and Saturn, that can you can have a industry, right? So this native may succeed in military force as well, law enforcement, research, or technical profession can be seen. Life often present very much obstacle, require patience and endurance. If it is afflicted, frustration and suppress anger like delays, workplace conflicts, or accident due to haste may occur, right? And when properly balanced, this conjunction produce extraordinary like perseverance and long-term success can be seen. So Mars and Saturn usually it is the type of construction thing can be seen, and then engineering thing and industry. Usually anything you is related with manufacture can be seen, right? Okay, let's talk about Mars and Rahu. It is called Angarak Yoga, right? So whenever Mars and Rahu is conjunct, people will be extremely angry, right? And amplifying it will be like amplifying significantly. Ambition can be seen, amplified ambition can be seen, right? Courage, competitiveness can be seen, and determined people, right? This individual possesses a very tremendous energy and a strong desire to achieve the power, influence, right? Recognition. They often succeed in politics, technology, business, military service, entrepreneurship, or high risk taking profession, and sports also, because they have extreme anger in them, right? Rahu magnifies the Mars aggressive qualities, making the native very fearless and innovative. However, this if it is afflicted, this conjunction may result in like very much impulsiveness, aggressiveness, conflict, right? Legal issue can be seen, an accident and unethical behavior can be seen. So self-control and ethical decision making are very much essential for directing this into powerful energy positively, right? So Mars and Rahu is Angarak Yoga. So if it is go in the very positive direction, it can create highly achievable success, right? But if it is afflicted, aggressiveness, overconfidenceness, right? And impulsive behavior can be seen, and that creates a lots of conflict, right? Now let's talk about the last conjunction, Mars and Ketu. So Mars and Ketu creates, it has been said that Kujvat Ketu. It means that Ketu is the manifestation of Mars as well. So whenever Mars and Ketu creates intensely spiritual, fearless and highly independent personality can be seen. Ketu internalize the Mars energy, producing remarkable courage, intuition, determination can be seen. This individual are naturally drawn towards martial arts, spirituality, occult science, research, surgery, military service, or investigation profession can be seen. They possess a strong instinct and often act decisively under pressure, right? However, this conjunction may also create impatience, emotional detachment, sudden anger, or unexpected conflict can be seen if it is afflicted. Spirituality develops individual with this combination often become disciplined warrior. They can be disciplined warrior and healers or seeker of higher truths as well. Shaolin monks can be seen, like Shaolin monks, those who like do these things. I mean, the fighting, kung fu, and anything, because they are very much disciplined, and still they practice the spiritual thing, and they fight to protect themselves, to defend themselves. So Mars and Ketu can be seen. Mars and Ketu can make you very refined taste in anything. For instance, in your like karma, in your workplace, you want to do anything that is very much refined. Ketu is very refined thing, right? So this thing can be seen. Mars and Ketu makes you discipline as well. It is, if it is not afflicted, right? So these are the like general prediction whenever the Mars conjunct with any planets, right? You can't take any decision haphazardly. You have to see all the things, aspect, house rasi, and all the things, dasa as well. Then you can take any decision. Having said that, you can see this amount of significance and qualities whenever the Mars is associated with specific planets, right? So always do the remedy of Mars and associated planet as well. Good wishes. Thank you so much. Take care, and I hope you will like this video. Please comment below what are your expectation and what are your conjunction in your native chart. Thank you so much. Good wishes. Namah Parvati Pati. Har Har Mahadev.